Do you frequently use e-commerce apps like Amazon and Flipkart to order stuff? What if I told you that these e-commerce platforms only offer you the products according to their wish or interest? And what if I tell you that these big MNCs were ripping off small Indian retailers? In this video, we will tell you how India is not bowing down to foreign e-commerce giants and their tactics. India's antitrust agency, the Competition Commission of India, has found in its investigation that e-commerce giants Amazon and Walmart's Flipkart violated India's competition rules. The Reuters has reported that CCI has found Amazon and Flipkart of giving preference to select sellers on their shopping websites. In year 2020, the CCI had ordered an investigation into Amazon and Flipkart for allegedly promoting certain sellers with which they had business arrangements and giving priority to certain listings. And now CCI has said that allegations are indeed true, and this comes barely a month after Union Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal had lashed out against e-commerce platforms like Amazon.
I don't deny that e-commerce has a role, but we'll have to think very carefully and cautiously what that role is, how that role can be in a more organized fashion. Is predatory pricing policies good for the country? When Amazon says we are going to invest $1 billion in India and we all celebrate, we forget the underlying story that $1 billion is not coming in for any great service or any great investment to support the Indian economy. They made $1 billion loss in their balance sheet that year.
Perhaps we at the Pamphlet were the only ones who decided to look beyond the statement of Union Minister and actually report what and why Mr. Goyal chose to speak about these e-commerce platforms. If you want, just head to our website to reach this detailed article by me. It would basically give all you need to know on this, or if you do not want to do that, just keep watching this video. So CCI has made two reports, respectively on Amazon and Flipkart, and these reports haven't been made public as of now. And as Reuters claims, it is the only one who has seen this report. So if we go by what Reuters has written, both of these reports, more than 1,000 pages, they have found that Amazon and Flipkart created an ecosystem where preferred sellers appeared higher in search results, elbowing out other sellers. So it's clear both these e-commerce brands gave preference to select few sellers on their few platforms, for example, giving them advantage in online searches or providing various services such as marketing and delivery at a lower cost. Meanwhile, other brands hardly get such services or they have to pay highly for them. And not only this, these e-commerce platforms also sell products such as mobile phones with a steep discount, so their rivals could be elbowed out. Classic East India Company stratagem to establish market monopoly, and this process is known as predatory pricing. But then you might wonder, setting low prices for products, won't that result in loss to the company doing predatory pricing? The answer is yes, but then big MNCs such as Amazon or Walmart's Flipkart can take losses for years and infuse more capital into their operations until the competition is either reduced or dead. The result, the said company acquiring a lion's share in the market, promising revenue in the longer term. Goyal also stated that Amazon flouted Indian norms with the help of its Indian entities to show their transactions as B2B sales. The Union Minister Piyush Goyal here might have referred to a 2021 Reuters report which exposed some revelations about e-commerce platform Amazon. This report by Aditya Kalra details several Amazon documents that revealed how the company circumvented regulations in India. Now, before I tell you what this report revealed, here's a thing you need to understand: what India's foreign investment regulation says about operations of e-commerce platforms. The Indian law clearly states that e-commerce platforms like Amazon cannot do a B2C transaction but only B2B transaction. This means Amazon and other e-commerce platforms are only allowed to transact with other businesses or vendors who want to sell their product through Amazon. It cannot directly sell products to Indian consumers. However, the Reuters report alleged Amazon was doing exactly the opposite. How? This report explains how Amazon created new ventures with the help of Indian entities and gave them preferential treatment over other sellers. For instance, retail brands like Cloudtail or Appareo were given special treatment. In year 2022, Cloudtail and Appareo were raided by Indian authorities, which was related to this same case launched by CCI against Amazon and Flipkart. Later that year, Cloudtail was dissolved, and just a few months earlier this year, Appareo was also sold to another company. So when the nose of law was was tightening, Amazon first tried level best to sidestep the grip, but was later forced to abandon their ventures. This is not only the case with India, but around the world, many have complained that Amazon ranks products by its own companies better than those of other sellers. In the United States, the Federal Trade Commission has sued Amazon, alleging the company uses anti-competitive and unfair strategies to illegally maintain its monopoly power. Notably, in year 2021 itself, CAIT, the Confederation of All India Traders, had written to the Union Commerce Minister claiming that Amazon and Flipkart are hell-bent on ruthlessly destroying Indian retail sector. Now, as the CCI reports have confirmed what CAIT had alleged back in 2021, the traders body says it would welcome the reports and take it up with the central government. It's high time the regulatory authorities took action against these MNCs which have made a mockery of our rules and regulations.